I want to talk about some things because this thing has been increasing in frequency. What I want to talk about here is content creators coming in and showing off like their sub count or something like that. I'll go further into this in a little bit. So in Arsenal games, I will meet up with fans, or there'll be like a fan in there and be like, yo, what's up, Juno? And I'll be like, yo, what's up? And then another person will come in and they won't know who I am, which is obviously pretty common because I'm not that big of a YouTuber. And they'll be like, who's this? And they're like, he's a YouTuber. And then the first thing they'll ask is, how many subs does he have? Because apparently that matters. That in itself is what kind of annoys me, is like, why does subs matter? But besides that, as soon as someone says my sub count, which is like 2K, or when it first started, it was more like 1.4K subscribers, they'll come back and be like, oh, say, or like, oh, I have 8K. And it's just like, bro, why do you feel the need to come and say that? Like, this isn't a battle for subscribers. It's based off of who people like watching and if they enjoy your content. Having 8K subscribers doesn't mean anything. It's whether you can actually formulate a community or formulate good quality content with that subscriber count. It doesn't matter if you have 8K, 10K, 100K, a million, because again, there is this thing on YouTube, if you don't know, if you're just a viewer, where you can upload YouTube shorts, and these get pushed out to many people and they get a lot of views most of the time. Like, they'll get more views than your typical videos do as a smaller YouTuber like myself. My shorts usually get like 1 to 2K views and so on, and my normal videos get like 300 views on a good video. So you'll get a lot of subscribers from that, but from those subscribers, they don't usually stick around. They subscribe, but then they don't ever watch your content again unless it's probably another short. I haven't gotten too far into the analytics on that. I got nothing against that. I've got nothing against people doing that. I do that with another channel of mine, but I'm not constantly being like pushing like, oh, I have 8K. Trying to formulate that you're better than this person because you have a higher number. One, you're obviously trying to, promote yourself now out of someone just meeting someone who they watch and are a fan of. And two, you're just putting out the fact that you have a bigger number, and when it in reality doesn't mean anything. We're all content creators. We're all trying to do the same thing. So you should probably try and respect other content creators rather than trying to make yourself seem better than they are because you have a bigger number. And like I said, this has come a lot more frequent. I don't know why it's the case. From an outsider POV, whether you're trying to mean it or not, it does seem like you're trying to just prove that you're better than me because you have a higher subscriber number. And you might be better than me in certain aspects. I don't know. It just comes off as weird to me. And I kind of just want to rant about this a little bit. I'm going to do like some rant videos in here and there. And this is just kind of one of them. And I just kind of want to just like understand it. At the end of the day, you're not better than someone or anything like that because you have a higher number than they do. If someone's lower than you are, you should just be like, oh, cool, or whatever. And then that's just the end of it. I don't know. I'm just trying to get through finals, and I wanted to get a video out, and I have had this thought for a while. I was like, you know what? I want to make this into a video. So here I am making this a video. Yeah, I also just want to say at the end of this is that it's really cool to meet people, because ever since I started content creation and doing like Arsenal being like my main game and all that stuff, it was like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, it was always kind of like, it was always really nice to see someone, because it was very rare back in the day when I was just a streamer on Twitch, to see someone in the lobby be like, hey, I know you. And it's like, oh, sick. I love that. And I wanted to, be able to interact with more people that knew me, which I guess is just more of like, I want attention, which is what it sounds like. And it kind of is to an extent. It's really nice to be able to meet people who know who I am and enjoy my content. It makes me really happy because, what I'm in right now is kind of like a dream of mine. Like, almost every lobby I'm in, not every lobby, but like 80% of the lobbies I'm in, someone will recognize who I am. And it's really nice. So I appreciate you guys doing that. But don't ask to 1v1 or like friend and stuff like that, because as I've mentioned a few times, I don't really do 1v1s because that was something that I did a while ago, and I did that every single day for like 4 to 5 hours a day. and I just don't like doing 1v1s anymore. I'm not saying I won't do any 1v1s, but it's gonna be very rare if I ever do one because I just don't really like doing them. There's also the whole friending thing. I don't friend people on here because I get the 200 friend limit, and the only way for me to friend someone is whether they redeem something on one of my streams, like a friend on Roblox or whatever on one of my streams. Then that's the only way I really friend someone, or if you become a member on my channel. But that's a pay to win feature, and you can do that if you want to, but the best way to do it is just by watching streams and gaining points on my streams. And again, to that is because I need to be fair to everyone, because in case you don't know, I have a couple thousand friend requests, and I can't friend all those people because there's only 200 spots on Roblox. You know, I have to make it fair in who I add, and I usually just add other content creators that I know. If you're a content creator and I don't really know you, I'm probably not going to add you, because again, I don't really know you. If it's content creators that I know, or people who have, you know, even if they haven't redeemed it, but it's been someone who's been watching me consistently or been a part of my community for a really long time, then I'll probably end up friending them. And I'm trying to be as nice as possible with it, but this is just the only way I can really see that it actually works well. So yeah, thank you guys for listening to my rant. I appreciate it. And thank you guys for all the recent support lately. I don't really know what's going on. I'm just getting a lot of new subscriber people, and I really appreciate it. So yeah, thank you guys again, and have a great rest of your day.